sitting in a conference room. I'm called into a meeting with the two senior partners of the law firm. I have no idea what this meeting is about. One of the senior partners very calmly says, "John, it's time we part ways." And I'm like, okay, what do I do now? I've got a wife and 3 little kids at home, and I'm not gonna have a paycheck next week. So as I shook their hand and I walked out of the conference room that day, for the first time in my career, I was gonna be without a job. I didn't have any employees, I didn't have a desk, I had nothing. I didn't even have a computer.
Nope.
What am I gonna do? Basically what I did is I scrambled to put a team together. We worked hard. It was a real challenge for us. About 4 months into this, settled a case, multi-million-dollar case, in this courtroom right here, the Ulster County Courthouse, of a nice elderly man, 81-year-old, who had had a massive stroke from untreated atrial fibrillation. And that sort of gave us, you know, the seed money that we needed to get going. But let me take you back how I got to this point, because it started when I was about 26 years old. I'm a young attorney right out of law school, and I'm working in an office in Albany, New York, doing just general law. A young African-American guy, about 30 years old, comes to the office and he says, "I've had a traumatic brain injury in a bus wreck, and no lawyer in town will take my case." I said, "Well, I've never done personal injury law. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll see what I can do to help you." I started reading about traumatic brain injury and personal injury, and I was fascinated by it. And I almost instantly knew this is what I was meant to do with the rest of my life, which is not just personal injury law, but serving the most severely disabled people and making an impact on their lives. So let me take you forward a bit. When I was with this firm, we had a settlement of a case of a really nice guy who was horrendously brain damaged in a tractor trailer wreck between 2 trucks. Horrendous injuries. He was so brain damaged, this nice gentleman, that he didn't know my name, he wouldn't recognize me, and it was such a real tragedy every time I'd go to see him. But eventually his case settled. And when his case settled, I'll remember he came to our office in Albany, New York, and I saw him seated there, and I was just there to greet him, say hello. And he got up out of the chair and he gave me this great big hug like this. And he squeezed me really tight. And I'm like this, oh. And all I could think at that time is, as he's squeezing the life out of me, is this is why I practice law, for moments like that, where I can have a profound impact and our team can have a profound impact on the lives of severely disabled people. That's the story, and that's how we got where we are. And today, as we walk the streets of uptown Kingston, New York, I'll see people who are stroke victims or who have some degree of paralysis, and they'll come up to me, give me a hug, former clients, and that means everything to me. So that's the reason why we do what we do, and it's such an important thing. The purpose of our law firm is stopping medical injustice. Now, if you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It would mean an awful lot to us. If you like the video, if you leave a comment, I'm going to respond to it, and thank you so much. Appreciate it.